Recently, Dan spoke about his high school friend, Elizabeth Mercier, who was also a friend of Fearless Faith, and gave her last message as she is preparing to meet the Lord. She is getting ready to go home any day now, but she's going with anticipation. She's anxious to meet the Lord. And pain in that she's going through doesn't mean a thing because she knows where she's going. And as he told that story, it reminded me of Colossians 3:2. And I want to talk to you about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. In Colossians 3:2, it says, "Set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth." And that's what Elizabeth is doing. And I remember when I was with my mom right before she went to be with the Lord, and with Beth and with Glenn Payne, a friend of the family, and that, as these people saw glimpses of heaven, they were preparing for it. They were waiting in anticipation because they saw the glimpses. They knew where they were going. And although my mom, her last words to my sister and I was, "I love you," she knew where she was going. She saw that glimpse. And now that she's there, I imagine her sitting there in the grandstands of heaven, just cheering my sister and I on, saying, "Go, go, go, complete your race. God has you where he wants you. Go and finish strong." I could see her cheering us on. Dan wrote in his book, Hurricane of Love, how he was going through times of judgmental times and sadness with Beth's loss. And a guidance counselor talked to him and told him that she's not up there judging him in heaven, but she's clapping, she's cheering him on, saying, "Finish the race, Dan, finish strong." And it turned him around. And I think about that, knowing that our loved ones that had preceded us can only make heaven that much more precious, knowing that we're going to be with them again one day, but that they're there cheering us on. I had a little grandfather. He was about 4'11", little Italian grandfather. And he spoke broken English, but when we were in church, he would always sit in the second row from the front on the left side if you were looking at the pulpit. And so I was in the choir, and I looked down to my right, and I'd see him. And whenever the pastor would talk about giving a testimony, he would always raise his little hand. And he'd call on him, and he'd stand up, and he would, top of his lungs, he would say, "I love him, my Jesus." He'd always start with that. And he would talk loud because he didn't know people could understand him, but he was trying to get that testimony about how much he loved Jesus. My grandfather prayed for his kids, his grandkids, his great-grandkids till the day he died. And I know he's up there going, "Come on, Brian. Come on. Finish strong." And I know you have people like that too. And Elizabeth's going to be up there doing that for us too. She's telling us all to finish strong. Finish your race. Finish strong. Keep your eyes on the prize. Colossians 3:2. Set your mind on things above, not on things of the earth. God bless everyone. I look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.